More than 42,000 schools across the country participate in farm-to-school activities. That's according to farm-to-school census conducted by the USDA in 2015.
That's 42% of the schools in America, and that percentage has probably already gone up. This movement has Louisiana school nutritionists and administrators excited about bringing local food into their schools. TWILA's Karl Wiggers takes us to get a closer look at how Louisiana favorites are getting into our schools.
Here at Guidry's Fresh Cuts, busy hands are packing up thousands of pounds of their most popular product, a combination of onions, bell peppers, and celery. A lot of this produce is being processed to distribute to grocery stores, but some of it will have a different destination.
This is a food service pack packed in 5-pound bags. Restaurants, schools, hospitals. All of our products are vacuum packed. None of it's frozen.
Todd Stelly is the general manager here at Guidry's Fresh Cuts. He is part of the team that delivers a variety of produce to schools year-round. This variety, however, is difficult for Louisiana farmers to deliver on their own.
Local farmers can only produce the certain vegetables for the certain season, so it's just not feasible for them to go to the schools with just 1 or 2 vegetables. So they have to go to someone and sell it to them who's going to the school with a variety of things that's going to, make the trip worthwhile.
Stelly says that his favorite produce to buy and deliver to schools comes from the farmers right here in Louisiana.
We move a lot of vegetables, and if we can help the farmer down the road move his product and give him a premium price, we will.
Guidry's Fresh Cuts is all about processing and distributing fresh produce in Louisiana. That is why Todd and others were right here at the Farm to School conference last week in Baton Rouge to promote their products. This conference is the result of a lot of hard work by LSU professor Karl.
And we're seeing great interest all over the state in farm to school, children learning about food and where our food comes from. For me, it's about learning how to grow food, learning where our food comes from, and it's fun and it's good exercise, but it's also educational. And I think we're seeing that, different aspects of that.
Matzenbacher says there are 3 components that contribute to the success of the Farm to School program.
School gardens, education, and then procurement, bringing food into the schools.
That third element is where Guidry's Fresh Cuts comes into the picture. It's here where Stelly had a pretty exciting conversation about bringing a new product into some schools.
Some of the ladies were involved in the school system with the nutrition programs, and she watched and saw how easy it was and how simple it was and how delicious it was. She just said, hey, this is something that's never been in the schools, and it's a Louisiana product. It's a Louisiana meal that everybody loves it. That I know of, I've never seen gumbo in a school. So for it to be gumbo in schools first time and be our gumbo, it would really be satisfying and gratifying to see that.
As you can see, Stelly is excited that schools are starting to use their products right here in Louisiana. But what about the rest of us that aren't eating in a school lunchroom every day? Well, you can find this gumbo mix right here in grocery stores and make it at home for yourself. To learn more about Guidry's Fresh Cuts and their products, head over to our website at twilatv.org. And you guys, I cannot wait to get home tonight and cook this for supper.
I'm curious how that's going to taste.
I am too.
Well, you were telling me about the tour of the factory or the production line. You said it was a little bit of a painful process.
Gosh. When you slice onions in your house, you have maybe 1 or 2 that you're dicing up, and there's no telling. I mean, they're pounds and pounds, hundreds of pounds at a time that they're slicing up for their
Do they
their
slice it by
Cajun mix.
hand?
No, they're not sliced by hands. It's just, you can just feel the juice in the air, the onion juice. And when I walked into the office, before I even got into the facility, I walked in the office and I started feeling it. So it's definitely an experience to go and visit that facility.
Guess they have to toughen up to work there.
Yeah, you sure do.
Great story, Karl Wiggers.